Today is technically it is October 1st, 2021, and it is like 1:10 a.m. I'm getting in to pull up so I know which episode. This is episode 24. Cool. Uh, now that we got that figured out, um, welcome to imaginary future people. Um, Whoever sees this, whoever that may be. Um, I had an interesting self coaching moment today. I know I haven't popped up on this for a while. Not that anybody cares right now, or at least in the present moment, future present moment, when somebody else is watching this, maybe. Maybe someone will care then. But this isn't about that. This is about my self coaching moment where I discovered my own fear of success. Um, I thought that I'd gotten through that one. Um, I thought maybe I did for where I was at, but now I'm getting the next level one, right? New levels, new devils, as they say. But actually, it's not. It's the same devils haunting you forever. That's what it really is. The same things that we deal with once, we're bound to deal with over and over and over again. Same blocks, same blind spots. They're gonna come back over and over. So it's just about knowing when it's happening. And the one that I stumbled upon is the fear of success. Even though I thought that I'd had this taken care of. And how I got myself to this place uh, is I was just kind of like, okay, what could I be missing? What's going on? Like, what could be holding me back? And I was thinking in that moment, I thought to something that I'd said to another person at some point, and it was the more you deny having a problem, the higher the likelihood that you actually have that problem. Just, I mean, it's true. If you don't have a problem, then you wouldn't think to say that you don't have a problem with whatever it is, because it's not a problem. But yeah, it's well, this is awkward. Here we are, 2 minutes and 50 seconds into it, and it's about to get a lot louder. You probably had your volume jacked or something. Um, if you're listening to this, if you're not listening to this, then you have no idea what the talking to the imaginary listeners in the future. Um, I got myself to this place because I was asking, what could be going on if I had to know something, and it was exactly that. That if you deny something, if you deny having a problem with something, if you deny something being a problem, then it's probably a problem. You have a high likelihood. So it for some reason these words don't want to come out. This is really interesting. I get ready to say them, then they don't come out. Um, the thing, so I'm going to start where I left off. Thing that I said to someone else was the more you deny having a problem, the higher the likelihood that you actually have that problem. It needs to sink in for a little bit because it's true. And the problem that I was denying, I don't have a fear of success. I don't have a fear of success. I don't have a fear of success. Why do I feel so compelled to assert that position? Probably because I have a fear of success. I took my own medicine, um, and I took a look at my fear of success. And it's true. I do have it. Um, Admittedly, we all have our things, right? We all have our ticks. The things that kind of just hold us back sometimes. It's really what it is. But once you catch it, the more you catch it, the easier it is to identify it the next time. But it was a fear of success. So I started asking myself, well, just pretend that it is the fear of success, even if it's not. Even if it's not the fear of success, let's just pretend for a moment that the thing that needs to get worked out is a fear of success. Why might you be afraid of success? If you were, what about success might be scary? That's what I started asking myself. And then I started thinking, well, what about success would seem scary? And then I broke it down into time and energy and money. Now, like, which of those aspects seems the scariest? And it's energy, because it takes a lot of energy to, do all of the things. Naturally, it takes a lot of energy. And so the fear of success is, what if, um, what if I get that initial success and I'm not able to, what if I'm not able to maintain that and grow from it? What if I hit that first level of success and then everything falls apart? And then people are going to be disappointed in me, and I'm going to be a disappointment. And then I was like, that doesn't make any sense though, because that wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. Um, I would get to the next level, like, okay, here we are. Business as usual. We're here at the next level, whatever that is, whatever that means. No biggie. Um, and then it's like, oh, great. That whole thing wasn't a problem. Just like unlocked. Talk about, identifying your roadblocks. That's one of them. Identifying your blind spots. If you say you don't have a problem, you probably have that problem. It's a good way to identify a blind spot. Anything that you think that you don't have a problem with, you probably have a problem with it. It's true. It's true. I mean, I'm sure there's a unique dynamic if someone actually accuses you of um, not caring. My pup is um, bumping to say hi. Okay. There we go. This is Rico. I don't know if you've met my dogs yet. This is Rico. He's a little pupper. Isn't he a cutie? He's such a cutie. This guy taught me so much. He taught me so much. He's a great little mirror. He's a cute one too. You know, when I got my first puppy, I got Quincy, and it took a certain amount of uh, effort to raise a puppy. It was a lot more than I thought it would be. But I did no kisses. But I did a good job anyway. And then I got this little guy because Quincy was was a little bit over a year old, and I guess I thought that his puppy phase was pretty much over, but it wasn't. And I got Rico, this little guy right here. Because I was like, yeah, it was pretty easy with Quincy. Uh, couldn't be too bad with another. Just do it again. I could raise another puppy, no problem. And I didn't calculate in the variable of the fact that it's two dogs now instead of that I'm not just raising one puppy. I'm not just training one dog. I'm training two dogs now. Like Quincy wasn't like, I mean, he was trained, but even still, like you never like dog training never really stops if you want to keep them in order. Tell them to do stuff and give them praise. This guy's so cute. But yeah, it's that hidden, and as I say that, I think that's the fear, right? Is like we have this idea of what we think it's gonna look like, but then it turns out to be something completely different. You're not sure if you're going to be able to keep up with it, whatever that unknown is. Like with these dogs, right? I thought that I was going to be raising one dog again, and that Quincy would just be like, I wouldn't really have to manage him anymore, that he was trained. And then I realized, nope, that's not how it works. You still have to train two dogs, and you still have to watch two dogs. And it just like I knew it was two dogs, but I just like didn't quite because I was just thinking about the what it would take to train this guy. I wasn't thinking about to train this guy and to train Quincy at the same time. It was like I'm gonna get a new dog, and so I that's the only dog that I'm gonna train, which doesn't make sense. Uh, but it's like one of those things I just hadn't thought of for some reason. I was like, oh, this is gonna take way more effort than I thought it was going to. And I did it, and I got through fine because that's what I do. Turns out to be more. I step up to the challenge, like I did with these two dogs. So in terms of that fear of success, I'm as 1111 as I'm saying this. That fear of success is it is irrational. It is irrational because even if I hit that and it ends up being significantly more difficult than I thought it was going to be, I'll still be able to step up to the plate and I'll be able to make it work and I'll rise to the occasion. Not that I think that I'm incapable of anything, but in the off chance that I'm grossly underestimating whatever it takes to succeed past that, next level of success, I'll make it happen. It doesn't matter. I'll make it work because I'm there. Like I would never let it fall apart. I wouldn't. Once I got there, never let it fall apart. Absolutely not. So yeah, that was the fear. The fear of success is what happens if I get to the level after the next level of success, and or what if I get to the next plateau, and I'm not able to keep up with it. Well, every single time that's happened, you've stepped up to the plate and made it happen. So I doubt anything would be different this time. You rise to the occasion. You're good at it. Um, so this is me just talking to myself. Rise to the occasion. Even if I grossly underestimate, I still rise to the occasion. Well, there goes the fear of success. The irony of this is I feel like I just dealt with the fear of success. So my first inclination is, well, it looks like I don't have a fear of success anymore. But I just said, uh, the more you deny having a problem, the higher the likelihood it is that you have it. So that's that's how that works. That's how that works. All right. That was my lesson in self coaching. That was my realization breakthrough. Technically, it is August. Wow, August. Jeez. October. That was like. Other guy did that too today. October, though, yes. Uh, it's October 1st, 2021. And I have to do some math because my birthday is October 12th. And so I wonder if 12, 20, I have to write that out. Yeah, so October 1st, 1:25 a.m. This is an experiment, episode 24, signing off. Peace.